I can't do Cramer's rule. Ugh, and I need this in my everyday life.
Well, you're in luck.
What?
Today we are helping you with Cramer's rule.
Thank you, magical voice. So we're going to use this linear system problem to show how you do Cramer's rule for a 3x3. So here we have ax plus by plus cz equals j, dx plus ey plus fc equals k, gx plus hy plus iz equals l. So what we're going to do here is every letter before the main variable, which here is a, b, c, d, e, f, g, h, and I, we're going to turn this into a matrix. And what you do is, so we have A here, right? A is going to go first. Next you have B. B goes in the middle. Last one is C. You're going to do it for the next line. So it'll be D, E, F. Last three again. G, H, I. X variable, or Y variable, or Z variable. So here we have our first matrix using the different, or will be numbers from our linear system. Here we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. Each row and column is according to the linear system. So the first problem you can see is on the first row, the second problem is the second row, and the third problem is the third row. And in order to even start our problem, we have to find the determinant of this matrix. And so a quick and easy way you can do this is taking a handy dandy calculator. So what you'll do is you'll press second matrix, and it'll lead you to this cute little screen. You'll go to edit, and if you don't already have a 3x3, or you do, if you don't, you'll click here and you'll put 3 and 3. Great, so now we have this, and from there you'll plug in the different numbers you have up here. So we'll write one up on the board. So we'll say that A is 1, B is 3, C is 5, D is 7, E is 6, F is 2, G is 8, H is 3, and I is 1. Different numbers, we'll plug it in. So A is 1, D is 7, G is 8, B is 3, E is 6, H is 3, C is 5, F is 2, and I is 1. Now that you have your matrix filled, you'll go again to second and matrix. It'll lead you to this page again. You're going to do a right click to math, and the first button you see will say determinant. You're going to go ahead and press enter. It'll now say 1 equals determinant. So now again you'll click second matrix. It'll lead you to the screen again. You're going to go down to your matrix, which for us was 4D 3x3. You'll click it. It'll now say at the bottom determinant D. You'll click enter, and it'll give you your determinant right here at the top left hand corner, which for us today is going to be negative 108. So in order to find the different variable answers, which is x, y, and z, you're going to plug in the answers, and right now it's our letters into each different column. So in order to find all the different x's, you're going to plug in, instead for A, D, and G, you're going to plug in J, K, L, and then finish it off with the same rest of the other two columns. So it'll still be B, E, H, C, F, and I. Now with this, you'll find the determinant to get your answer, and you'll divide it, call this matrix B and matrix A, so we know what we're talking about. So once you find the determinant of matrix B, you will then divide it by the determinant of matrix A, and that will give you your answer for the variable x. So following these same steps, you'll do it for y and z. So then so now we're solving for y. So it'll be J, K, L, and then finish it off with C, F, and I. Solve it again. This is determinant C. This is matrix C. So it's the determinant of matrix C divided by matrix A, which will give you y. On track with me? There we go. So glad I got to learn this Cramer's rule. Now to find the last variable z. This is matrix D. So we have A, D, G, B, E, H. And now since it's the last variable, we fill it in with our answers again, which is J, K, and L. Oh, L, yes. And whatever this determinant is, we will divide it by the first original problem, which will give us our variable z. Okay, good. So here's our practice problem. X plus y plus z equals -8. 3x minus 3y plus 2z equals -21. And negative x plus 2y minus 2z equals 11. Knowing what we learned before, we're going to use that and apply it here. So, I'm going to follow the first column right here. X is 1, plus y, there's another 1, plus z, another 1. We have 3, -3, and 2. Now we have -1, 2, and -2. And using my calculator, I'm going to use Cramer's rule to find this determinant. And after using my calculator, I found out that the determinant is 9. And now knowing that, I can move on to my other problem. So right there, little determinant over there. Keep going, erase. So let's set up our next matrix, which will be, we'll solve for x. So here we go. We'll plug in -8, -21, 11, and then we fill in the rest with our other numbers. So it'll be 1, 1, 3, oh, -3, 2, 2, and -2. Now we'll use our handy dandy calculator again to find the determinant of this problem. We'll divide it by 9. So using my calculator, I found out the determinant for this matrix is -45. And knowing that, I'm going to divide it by my first determinant, which was 9. So -45 divided by 9 equals -5, which will be my answer for x. We can write this over here. X is -5. Now we move on to y. Okay, I'm going to plug in back my numbers for x, which was 1. So using my calculator, I found out the determinant for this matrix is -45. And knowing that, I'm going to divide it by my first determinant, which was 9. So -45 divided by 9 equals -5, which will be my answer for x. We can write this over here. X is -5. Now we move on to y. My numbers back in for x, which is 1, 3, and -1. And now since I'm solving for y, I'm going to plug in my answers in the y column. So it'll be -8, -21, and 11. I'm use my calculator again to find the determinant. Later again, I found out the determinant was 0. So I will again divide it by my original determinant, which was 9. 0 divided by 9 is 0, so our y is now 0. So over here we have x, y, 0. And using this same format of Cramer's rule, we're going to use this to find the value of z. So with this, you keep your x you'll keep your y numbers, which is 1, -3, and 2. And now for the z value, we're going to plug in each of our answers again, which is 8, -21, and 11. And using our calculator, we will once again solve for the determinant. After using my calculator, we found out that the determinant is -27 divided by the determinant of our first matrix, and the answer you get for z is -3. Over here, now we put it to our original problem, and our answer is -5, 0, and -3. You can go ahead and plug it in. So we'll use our first problem, which is -5 plus 0 plus -3 equals -8. We'll make sure to check that's right. -5 plus -3 equals -8.
Plug it in,
And you are good. If you also want to keep checking to make sure your answer is right, we'll go along with that too. 3 times -5 minus 3 times 0 plus 2 to the -3. You get -15 minus 0, which will still give us our answer, which is -21. Last problem to make sure our answer is correct. We have +5 plus 0 minus 2 to -3. So 5 plus 0 plus 6, which gives us 11. So all our answers are right. So that means our answer is right. And there we go. That's how to use Cramer's rule using matrices for a 3x3.